How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we're back with another banger. So please smash the hell out of that like button, you guys, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, man, I was gonna make a video, but I said screw it. I'm gonna go live just for a quick second, and talk about what Oscar De La Hoya said, in a recent interview. If you haven't already, definitely smash that like button. Definitely subscribe to Corey Lee Boxing. You never know when I'm gonna go live, so hit that notifications. And yeah, man, let's talk about what Oscar De La Hoya was talking about, man. Oscar De La Hoya pretty much, said in a recent interview that, he definitely wants to make the Earl Spence versus Canelo fight. He's pretty much like, since the Mikey Garcia, Mikey Garcia went up. And, Canelo fans say this all the time. Since, Mikey Garcia went up two weight divisions, why don't, Earl Spence go up, and challenge himself? But the crazy part about it is, you guys, Earl Spence has already said that he does not mind going up and that he will challenge himself. So yeah, man. Go figure. But it looks like Earl Spence is not scared. Earl Spence definitely wants that smoke with Canelo Alvarez. But your mouth will say anything. He also said he wanted a Terrence Crawford fight. But now he's saying, pretty much Earl Crawford's on the wrong side and stuff like that. So I truly believe that, he is ready, Earl Spence, and that, the Canelo versus Earl Spence fight will just get bigger. The bigger that Earl Spence gets, because let's be honest, Earl Spence just started his first pay-per-view, so you can't even really say that this guy is a mega superstar yet. So he's definitely still got room to grow. Um, I truly believe that this will be a good notch underneath his resume if he could even, fight Canelo Alvarez, win, lose, or draw. Just getting in the ring with Canelo, would definitely, make your stock rise. But I think over time, and I think as Earl Spence moves up in divisions, I think that this fight will get talked about more and more. I think we're at the beginning stages right now. This fight getting talked about, but I truly, truly believe that this fight will get made at some point in both of these guys' career. You got to understand, Earl Spence is about 28. Canelo Alvarez is about 28 or 29. These guys, crazy enough, are around the same age. Um, and you got to understand, Canelo is getting better, you know, with every, it's crazy to say, you guys, but Canelo Alvarez is actually getting better with every performance that I've seen him in. Shout out to Fred Thomas in the chat. He says, banger. Salute to Corey Lee's Boxing. You already know, my brother. Late night live stream. We're not going to wake everybody up, but we're going to be quiet. But at the end of the day, we're going to get our point across, man. But I'm telling you guys right now, Earl Spence versus Canelo Alvarez will happen at some point. I truly believe that. I think it's a bit premature right now. As you guys all know, that Oscar De La Hoya actually used to promote Earl Spence Jr. And the crazy thing about the promotion is Earl Spence Jr. said out of his own mouth that, you know, pretty much Oscar De La Hoya doesn't give black fighters a fair shake, and doesn't pretty much, he doesn't know how to promote black fighters. It's pretty much what Earl Spence said about Oscar De La Hoya. And I mean, he might have something, he's definitely, might be on to something with that because let's be honest, his biggest star is Canelo Alvarez. And then who else is he promoted? You know, for as much as Oscar De La Hoya wants to promote, as for as much as he wants to promote a black fighter and promote, um, you got Earl Spence. He wants to promote. He said he wouldn't mind promoting the Charlo twins. I mean, this guy is trying to promote a lot of PBC fighters, that are already, you know, not on a contract, but the loyalty is there. They have strong loyalty for Al Heyman. And I truly believe that they won't just, you know, ditch that for Oscar De La Hoya and his wild ass. I mean, this guy's been caught with the who's who of drugs. And we're not even going to talk about his fucking personal life and the pictures that I've seen this guy in. I mean, Jesus Christ. Um, Fred Thomas says, I'm riding with you, big homie. Salute. Fred Thomas says, Canelo versus Spence. Too, too early to make. I think it should happen in 2020 or 2021. Yeah, I truly believe that, Fred Thomas, because what I'm getting at is these guys are both around the same age. Earl Spence is going to eventually have to move up. He can barely make the weight right now. Barely. You know, I'm hearing he's having problems, making weight. I mean, big problems. So, I mean, shit, could you imagine him, if he's having problems now, could you imagine him a year from now? This guy balloons up in between camps, and for this guy to be ballooning up in between camps, I mean, you just don't know about Earl Spence. I mean, I think the dedication is there, but a true athlete and a true athlete, and a true, boxer that trains year round will never blow up in between fights. I truly believe that, you know. I mean, they're talking about this guy Earl Spence on the regular, okay? On the regular gets up to about 180, 190 in between camps, okay? And I mean, that's just absurd. The guy fights at 147, and not a pound over. So it's one of those things where the guy's, pretty much, cutting 30, you know, maybe upwards of 40 pounds every camp. And you're telling me that that ain't going to wear and tear on the body at some point, you know? Maybe that's why we didn't see a knockout with Mikey Garcia because of the weight, you know? It might have took too much out of him, to make that weight. So, I think we truly got to see. I think Earl Spence is going to move up to 154. Jared Hurd already said he only has about 2 or 3 more fights. He's moving up to 160. So a lot of these guys are on the move, man. Danny Garcia said he's only got about, 2 or 3 more fights at 147. Then he's moving up to 154. So, the welterweight division is going to be looking completely different in about 2 years. I give it 2 years tops because shit, we already know Keith Thurman has weight problems. So, Corey needs to come out with a fucking like the Corey Lee boxing weight program. The Corey Lee boxing weight program. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because these guys they're ballooning, dude. I mean, they're ballooning. Smash that like button. Quincy, smash it. Fred Thomas, smash it. D-Lo 404, smash it. Unemployed, smash it. And tell your girl that's at home listening to you to smash it. Quincy says, who has a better chance, Earl Spence or Charlo? That's a fucking damn good question. I'm going to go with, right now, wow, man, you stopped me dead in my tracks with that question. I'm going to go with who has a better chance to beating Canelo, Earl Spence, or Jamel Charlo? Or I guess you meant to say Jamal Charlo. Um, Crazy as it sounds, I'm gonna go with Earl Spence because I think he's a better boxer than both of the Charlo twins. I think Earl Spence is a better pure boxer than both Charlo twins. Straight up. That's just my personal opinion. What do you guys think? You guys have an opinion too? D-Lo404 says, salute Corey. Just stop by to hit that like button for you. Oscar can eat a ugh. Salute to you. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that, D-Lo404 boxing. Thank you. Fred Thomas says, smashed. Unemployed says, what's up, Corey? Tony Boswell. What's up, bro? Smashed. Charles D. Already smashed the like, homie. Fred Thomas says, D-Lo404. Oscar might like that. Laugh out loud. I know, right? Shit. This guy Oscar's crazy. Quincy says tough fights might not go the distance. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, yo, and it's so crazy, dog, that the guy Earl Spence, okay, is a devastating body puncher. And I believe I was looking at Cali Enigma's channel and what he thought about, Canelo Alvarez, and he give his breakdown on Andre versus Canelo. I'm gonna be honest. Canelo definitely shows signs of him not liking that body work from Danny Jacobs. Obviously, Danny Jacobs is a bigger fighter than Earl Spence, but does he punch harder than Earl Spence? It's a difference between, a guy weighing more than a guy and having punch placement and having that right punch at that right time. Okay, because you could catch a guy off guard in the body area and just completely freeze his whole bottom half of his body, and the guy just drops to his knees and can't move. Okay, I mean, you can get ice to the body too. Y'all make myself laugh sometimes, yo. Don't mind me, y'all. Fred Thomas says, my wife is in here tripping because I'm listening to you. I told her to take your monkey ass to bed. Shout out to Fred Thomas and the wifey. Don't ice her, Fred Thomas. Don't ice her, my brother. D-Lo404 says, yeah, Fred. Oscar should eat one of those Millie pies. Peace to the chat, Z's. Tony Boswell says, Spence Jr. would have to step up his game against Canelo, but should walk through both the twins. Wow, you think it's easy work with the Charlo twins for Canelo Alvarez? Tony Boswell? Okay, salute, bro. If that's what you feel, okay. Don't hold back here, Corley Boxing. Let's hear it all. D-Lo404 said, Fred Thomas, D-Lo404 says, salute, sleep tight, homie. Quincy says, in order to beat Canelo, you have to knock him out. You have to stop him. Yeah, Quincy. I truly believe to beat Canelo, you almost have to ice him. I mean, as crazy as it sounds, I mean, I don't see Canelo getting iced for at least a couple more years, until he gets a little older. But anybody can get iced at any given fucking time. It just takes the right punch at the right time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. We've seen, crazy things happen especially in the middleweight division. Some of these guys are hitting like a fucking light heavy, dude. Real shit. Uh, Tony Boswell says, good night, D-Lo. Fred Thomas says, ice, ice, baby. You know it, baby. Tony Bowser says, Quincy, I agree. And Canelo is going to try and walk Spence down. But he says, but if Spence keeps that jab up, he will dominate Canelo. Wow, you think Earl Spence can dominate Canelo? Man, I don't know, man. That's what you thinking, dog? Tony Boswell. You think Earl Spence at 140, coming up from 147, can dominate Canelo Alvarez. I don't know, man. Those are pretty big words, man. I don't know, my brother. Um, but yeah, Fred Thomas says, Corey Lee, I'm about to ice baby her ass. Oh shit. Tony Boswell says, laugh out loud, Fred. Fred Thomas says, I'm the boss. Salute, fam. So yeah, man. I mean, to be honest with you guys, I'm gonna be honest, man. I think Earl Spence is a hell of a fighter. I think he's definitely got lot of learning to do. Um, but I truly believe that his style, even in the amateurs, was just made for the pros. I mean, because there's only but so much time that a fighter can take the punishment that Earl Spence is dishing out. Most of the time, I feel like, you know, he didn't look he didn't look his best in the Mikey Garcia fight, but he won, significantly. I mean, he won, no brainer. But I don't think that was the best Earl Spence that we've ever seen or we ever will see. So I think there's a lot better more Earl Spence to come. I think he'll show us more, a versatile attack. And I think that, Earl Spence could possibly be the sleeper and be the antidote for, or the kryptonite for Canelo Alvarez. Possibly. Possibly. Okay? It's just something to think about. Kelly, salute. What's going on, Kelly? How's everything going? You know, Tony Boswell says, yeah, because he will have more weight behind that jab and is a beast to the body. Yeah, salute. Evil Green says, what? Tony Boswell says, evil, you think Spence? Oh, he says, what do you, Tony Boswell? Goddamn. Tony Boswell says, evil Green, you think Spence won't have a chance? Question mark. Wow. Calvin House, salute. He says, he had to box Mikey. A KO don't look as good in that situation. So what do you mean, Calvin? You mean he didn't go for the KO, or you mean he could have got the KO but he didn't get the KO? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if Earl Spence sees an opening, guess what? He's gonna take it, dude. What the fuck? It ain't like he ain't gonna take it. He is gonna take it. If he see Mikey Garcia hurt one time, he's taking that dude and he's taking that shit all the way to the bank. He's banking on that shit, dog. You can bet that. Um, so yeah. Fred Thomas says Spence's body work can keep him in the fight. He says, but I think it's too early for Canelo. 2 years from now, it will be time to make the fight. Yeah, I think so too, bro. I thinking about two. I thinking about. I thinking about one. I thinking about 1 to 2 years. I think that. No, I'm not even gonna say 1 to 2 years. I think at least 2 years that the fight can get made. But other than that, man, hell no. No, that fight ain't getting made unless it's 2 years. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, uh, let's go down these chats. You guys are coming in, or late night. Smash that like button too, you guys. It's midnight, but fuck it, we in here for a little bit longer. Fred Thomas says, Corey Lee, I just iced her. Yo, don't be icing the female, yo. and, and unless you iced her, you feel me? Oh shit. Capadonna 24. What's good, my homie? What's up, my brother? Um, Boxing Dialogue says no one is about to two jump up 2 weight classes and beat Canelo. Wow. Wow. Boxing dialogue. You don't think so, Brody? You don't think so? I don't know, Brody. We gotta see. Um, see what else we got here. Tony Boswell says, but Mikey Garcia is a very smart fighter. Y'all need to understand that Mikey took a lot of punishment, but had damn good body movement to keep from getting knocked out. Yeah, that's true too, Brody. That's very true. That is very true. Evil Green says Spence has a nice mother in jab, but Canelo is gonna break his body up. Damn. So you guys thinking pretty much Canelo's gonna dominate this guy Spence? Wow. Calvin House says if he KOs Mikey, everybody's would say he was supposed to. Calvin House says if he outbox him, he said he shows levels and he move up the pound for pound list. I think if he would have iced Mikey, if he would have iced him, he would have got more credit, nigga. That's my personal opinion, Calvin. Shit. I mean, I don't know what other channels look for, but in a fight, but here over here at Corey Lee Boxing, we like to see fighters get iced. Fuck out of here, man. Nobody want to see no goddamn points. Want to see no goddamn points. You telling me right now, I paid $100 or $80 for Mikey Garcia to go 12 rounds? Fuck no. I wanted to see him get iced if he was gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, dude. We're paying $80, Calvin. $80. And you want to see it, or $100 for pay-per-view. And you want to see it go to the decision? Dude, come on, man. So let's see where I was at. Tony Basil says, I said that Fred, that's a hell of a fight. 2 years, I think Canelo's trying to bait him like Floyd did him. Oh, wow. Capadonna says, what's good, Corey Lee in the chat? Salute. For a time, it says, Tony Boswell, facts, champ. 2 years from now, I'm picking Spence. Damn. So you got Spence beating Canelo in just 2 years? Fred Thomas? Wow. Tony Boswell says, shit, he says, shit. I would get knocked out for 20 million. Yeah, but you might not be the same after you get knocked out by some of these fucking punchers, dude. You're telling me, you're telling me, you're telling me, Evil Green, you'll get iced by Deontay Wilder for $20? I mean, for 20 million? Shit, the 20 million does sound good, but possible brain hemorrhaging and bleeding from the brain. You're gonna still do it? Yeah, that 20 million is probably gonna look more like five or more like 10 after you pay everybody and you fucking get that huge medical bill. This dude Deontay might put your ass in a coma, dog. No bullshit. I don't know about that 20 mil, dog. That 20 mil ain't looking too good if you get iced. If you get iced by Deontay Wilder, I don't know, bro. That might not be worth it. I'm just saying. Capadon 24 says, what's good, Corey, in the chat? Tony Bowser says, shit, I would get knocked out for 20. I know. Evil Green says, so Spence and Canelo, the same age, they will end up fighting in the future. He says, I'll wait. He says, I'll wait them 2 years. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're going to fight too in the future. Fred Thomas says, I think Spence's style can beat Canelo Give him 2 years, and Spence will be in his physical prime because he gets better with every fight. Calvin House says, I'm with you on that. Oh, no doubt, bro. Um, Derek James, Edward Stevens says, Derek James, Spence's trainer, was on the Boxing Voice show, and he had said that the offer to Spence was a rumor. Oh wow. Well, we got to see what they do with the offer, bro. Fred Thomas says, Fred, I think Spence will go through 4 different divisions in the next 6 years. Oh wow. Fred Thomas says Mikey was in survival mode. He was protecting himself. So look, you guys, I'm ready to get some shut eye. I'm falling asleep on the live stream. I'm 25 minutes at the very end of the night. I know you guys probably thought I wasn't gonna do a live stream, but to be honest with you guys, I might start doing live streams at night like this. All right, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please smash the hell out of that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Okay, let's get these likes up, man. I'm trying to at least get 20 likes by in the morning. Okay, so if you know a friend of a friend that you can tell about the channel, let's get this